You remember what it was like in school? It was boring. You sat in class, memorized as much as you could, and tried to pass the test at the end. But is that good enough? These days, schools can be more interesting and effective by focusing students on work that matters. This is project-based learning explained. Most adults live in a world of projects, whether it's a job assignment, home improvement, or planning a wedding. We need to actively solve problems, but unfortunately, schoolwork looks more like this than this. Let's take a look at this project-based world. Meet Claire. She was recently presented with a challenge. Her company, Super Suds, makes soap, and it was up to her to find the most earth-friendly way to produce it in the future. Her boss gave her a budget and a few requirements, and it was up to her to come up with solutions. She organized and managed a team who researched the option and created materials summarizing the issues. Claire's teams asked for feedback and presented their findings to the boss. Claire came out with a project looking like a rock star, and she learned a lot about green products. If you look closely, Claire's success involved critical thinking, collaborations, and communication things that aren't even often taught in traditional classrooms. The world needs more Claires. So how do we get them? The answer is project-based learning, or we call PBL. By focusing students on our project, teachers put them on a path that deeper their knowledge and build skills they will need in the future. Here's what I mean. Mr. Simmons has always been a good science teacher, and his students do well on Friday tests. But unfortunately, what they learned was gone by Saturday morning. That wasn't good enough for him. Soon, he learned about project-based learning and decided to give it a shot. Mr. Simmons got the idea for his first project on microorganisms when nearly half of his students were suddenly absent with the flu. He asked his students why they thought so many of their classmates got sick at the same time. That lively discussion produced a lot of good questions and the list of things the kids wanted to know. Mr. Simmons then announced their project was to help elementary school kids understand how can we not get sick. After dividing the class into teams, he got them started on the project. It was up to the students to ask questions, research, collaborate, give each other feedback, and figure out the best way to make their points clear to children. One team chose to make an educational video on the connecting between hand washing and avoiding the flu. Another chose to create poster to show how virus is spread. The project team showed off their final work to an enthusiastic audience of parents and their children at the nearby elementary school. Sitting in the front row was our good friend and local rock star Claire, who showed a bit of herself to the students. It was clear that the project was a success for the students, the audience, and Mr. Simmons. His students practiced critical thinking, collaborations, and communications. The project wasn't about memorization, but learning in depth about viruses and to prevent spreading disease, a lesson they will never forget. At the end of the presentations, Claire introduced herself to her students and told them that they were rock stars, and that the world needs more people who can think like them. Hola, welcome to my project-based learning video. Today, I will take you through the process of completing a project using project-based learning. Let's get started. The first step in project-based learning is to choose a project that interests you. It could be anything. The key is to pick something you are passionate about, and also the ability of students. Once you have selected your project, it is important to set clear goals and objectives. What do you want to achieve with this project? Break it down into smaller, manageable tasks. For example, here I'll give you the material first, and then after that I will give them a oral task. Now comes the fun part, research and planning. Dive deep into your topic, gather information, and create a detailed plan of actions. This will help you to stay organized throughout the project. It's time to put your plans into action. Start working on your project, follow the steps outlined in your plan, and don't be afraid to experiment and make adjustments along the way. Project-based learning often involves working in teams, collaborate with your peers, delegate tasks, and make sure everyone has a role to play. Teamwork is the key to success. Once you have completed your project, take a step back and reflect on your experience. What went well? What could be improved? Use this feedback to iterate and make your project even better. finally, it's time to showcase your project. Present your work to your classmates, teachers, or even wider audience. Celebrate your achievements and be proud of what you have accomplished.
These are the body parts created by God for good works. These are the body parts. Let's all praise the Lord. Head, eyes, mouth and nose, hands, fingers, feet and toes. These are the body parts. Let's all praise the Lord. These are the body parts created by God for good works. These are the body parts. Let's all praise the Lord. Heart, cheeks, shoulders and ears, legs, knees, arms and hair. These are the body parts. Let's all praise the Lord. These are the body parts created by God for good works. These are the body parts. Let's all praise the Lord.
And that's a wrap! I hope this video has inspired you to embark your own project-based learning journey. Remember, with project-based learning, you not only gain knowledge but also develop important skills for the future. Good luck on your projects!